was interested in training the counselors because we have many new staff members. We've had a lot of turnover and very young staff and inexperienced. And even for those staff members who are more experienced, I think it's important to continuously upgrade their skills and refresh so that they're on top of their game as much as they can be. The competition gets tougher every year, and so it doesn't make sense that we would let our skills just sort of dull and take them for granted. And I've been working in higher education admissions work for over 30 years, and this is the first time I've done something to this degree. I've done workshops here and there, that type of thing. Roanoke College has had people come, but not in the last 8 to 10 years. So this has made me rethink that we need to do this. It's not that we thought about it, decided not to do it. It's that we just really hadn't focused on it. And I think that there are so many ways to improve our work in recruiting students. It's an obvious piece that we would keep our sales force, if you will, trained. The fact that it came up in the context of something Roanoke specific made me feel like it would be a customized process, and our conversations since then have simply validated that. Tying your work in with our other messaging, branding people, and tying it all in together, I think has been very significant. You did a really nice job of incorporating Roanoke. It was clear that you sort of did some homework, and this was not just a generic presentation about how we could do this better, but you incorporated specifics of Roanoke College into it, which I think is to your credit. It would have been important to have more people across campus involved. In fact, some of the people who heard about it after yesterday's session said to me, well, we're sorry that we didn't go, or there should have been more people there, because this would have been useful more broadly than just for admissions and coaching staff. So I think we all should be able to articulate the value of a Roanoke College education and do a better job of that.
Oh, it's absolutely a shift from the way it's normally been done. I was trained to just present factual information. My first admissions position, all I was a recruiter. I didn't read applications. I didn't have to do any of that. So it was just, here are the facts all the time. And so it's very shifting for me.
Before this workshop, I did think it was going to be a lot of me talking about the college, me telling someone this, me telling someone that, and this 2-day training has really showed me, it's much more important to ask and then listen to what they're saying, and then tell them how our college can fulfill that for them.
When we've had retreats in the past, they tend to be much more serious. They tend to be much more maybe a regurgitation of some of the data from the prior year's experience, and not highly interactive. And so I think that they've really enjoyed the interactive nature of the last 2 days.
I think the role play was great. It gets people to be out of their comfort zone, People can definitely throw things at you that they see on a daily basis. They can throw things that are more difficult out at you because you're going to face those difficult things. And if you have a little bit of practice doing them, you're going to be more comfortable doing those when you get it on a real basis, when you're talking to a prospective student. So I really think that the role play really helps get people more comfortable with what they're going to face on a daily basis.
A lot of it, of my ideas have been reframed because I was so used to saying, well, this is what the college can offer you, and this is the college over and over, and the college this and that, and being able to really focus in on a student, I hope will be a lot more beneficial to the student, but also to us in getting to know whether or not that student is actually serious about attending, or more about them as a student.
Some of this was challenging, and it made them think about what they do in new ways. And my hope is that as we go forward after you leave campus, that we will continue to sort of incorporate these techniques and tools and kind of call each other in a nice way on refocusing and doing things in a new way.
I definitely think that this training will stick with us as a whole. I think it's a great base for us to put our interviewing and our recruiting on. I think we definitely will take a lot of the probing questions and being able to dig deeper into students so that we can personalize that experience for them. I think as long as we really stick with it and keep going, I think it will definitely improve our efforts.